More than 100 children and young people attend A&E every day with a burn or scald injury. They are among the most common injuries in the UK, but these figures dramatically increase in the 4 weeks around bonfire night. Of course, you should never give a child under 5 a sparkler, but let's just say your little one burns their hand on bonfire night and they're wearing gloves. If this happens, should you try to remove the glove?
It depends on the circumstances really. You need to act quickly, so if it's going to take time to remove the clothing or if the burn is sticking to the material, then you should leave the clothing in place. We may be the experts, but all of us can do some very basic things that can make a big difference in an emergency. The most important thing to remember when dealing with a scald or a burn is to run it under cold water for at least 10 minutes. If you're outdoors and don't have access to running water, you can use any cold liquids such as a soft drink, milk or even a cold beer. Many parents don't actually know this, but regular household cling film is really effective for covering a burn once it's been cooled. Place a clean piece of film loosely around the burn. Cling film will actually reduce the amount of pain, as much of it is associated with the wound being exposed to the air. It also helps to keep it clean and minimise long-term scarring by keeping the wound hydrated. If you don't have any cling film available, a clean plastic bag is particularly good for treating burns too. Once over the area, secure the bag in place lightly using a plaster or a bandage. There are still 2 very common myths associated with the treatment of burns or scalds. The first one is that you should actually apply butter or margarine to it. It's absolutely useless. Not only does it not help to cool the affected area, but then when you take your baby or child to the accident and emergency department, the staff have actually got to remove the butter or margarine, causing further pain and discomfort. The second one is that you should apply ice to the area. Now clearly in this case this is not advised, because by applying ice to the area what you're actually doing is you're applying a cold burn potentially on top of a hot burn. The bottom line is, if you're in any doubt about the severity of a burn or a scald, seek medical advice.
So the main points again are: run the area under cool water for at least 10 minutes. Remove clothing from injured area unless the material is sticking to the skin. Don't apply creams, ointments, grease, antiseptic spray or plasters. Loosely cover the burn with a non-fluffy material. Cling film is ideal. Hopefully you will never find yourself in a situation like this, but if you do find yourself in a position where you have to respond to an emergency situation, then these simple safety tips from the Tesco Baby and Toddler Club Baby Safe campaign could really help and even save a life. For more information about first aid training, visit redcrossfirstaidtraining.co.uk.